Hello, I'm a Diver, and this is my Pikmin All Parts submission. The main goal of this speedrun is to collect all 30 parts as fast as possible. We do this with the help of Pikmin, and with our Pikmin, we're going to be having them do a bunch of stuff to multitask as many things as possible, and the more things we can do, that's going to make the run overall faster. So we start off, we crash land, we meet Pikmin, we go to a tutorial area where we just have to, the game shows us the basics of Pikmin, and we just grow Pikmin. So in this first area, we're just going to grow up to 25 Pikmin, collect the first part, and get out. I do apologize for my voice, by the way. I am sick. I'm playing on the Wii version, which has a infinite range whistle and infinite range pointer. It's quite a bit faster than the GameCube version because the being able to freely aim anywhere is faster, and also being able to whistle anywhere is faster. So we're going to collect our first Pikmin. Then the way we get more is we collect pellets or anything, they bring it to the onion, and it creates more Pikmin. So that's all we're really going to be doing, we're just going to be creating Pikmin. The more Pikmin we have doing or carrying something, the faster it goes. So I'm going to speed it up just to get in a little bit faster. So there I did a technique called C-stick throwing. Normally you can't throw very fast because you have to wait for the Pikmin to get into Olimar's hand to throw, but you can direct Pikmin. So by directing Pikmin while throwing, you can direct Pikmin into Olimar's hand, and that's going to allow you to throw a lot faster. So here we just grow up Pikmin, and then we go and start this bag. So going in this back area, we're going to get even more Pikmin. And we start the furthest Pikmin, or the first pellet first, because we can't progress any further until that thing gets in. So we want to start the slowest thing first, and then start the others, because that's going to minimize the downtime we have. So we're going to time this cutscene when all the pellets get in, and that's going to while the Pikmin come out, the cutscene's going to be playing, so we're just going to be maximizing the time that we would have wasted normally watching this cutscene. So normally that would just be wasted time, but while that's happening, the Pikmin are sprouting. So we're just going to pluck up, and then we're going to get the part. Once we get that moving, we're going to do some other stuff during it. We're just going to pluck these 5 Pikmin, and then we're going to put them on that part to speed it up a bit. And there's nothing we can do to speed this up. So, I'm just going to explain how the day system works. Outside of this tutorial day, we can only spend a certain amount of time in each area before the game forces you to end a day and return back up to space before being able to go back in again. It's possible to complete every area in one day, but the timer is pretty strict, so I'm going to try my best to complete every area in one day, and if not, I can just return back. So the speedrun obviously doesn't have to return back for any days at all, but it's pretty tight. There's like barely enough time to do so. Sorry, I'm drinking water. So at the start of this day, I'm gonna go to this little grass patch and nectar all of my Pikmin. What nectaring does, it gives them a little flower, and it just makes them go faster and overall better. So with the flowers, they're going to be faster, and that's just going to speed everything up by a bit. That's going to be very helpful in the speedrun. I try to get a little bit more nectar there, but it's random, so it's fine. So we're just kind of waiting on this gate, but once this gate goes down, we're going to grow more Pikmin, because the more Pikmin we have, the more things we can do, and the more things we can do, the faster this run will go. So we bring 8 Pikmin, and we're going to put them on that far bridge. There, I did see stick throwing again. So they can't actually swim, but we can, like, kind of ferry them across this pond. And then we can put them on this bridge, and throughout this entire day, while we're doing other things, that bridge is going to be getting worked on. That's gonna be done basically at the end of the day, and we're gonna be able to collect that part. So we're maximizing that during that downtime of waiting for that bridge. We're gonna be doing everything else in the area. So here we're just growing more Pikmin. I think we're going to grow to like about 77. And while they're coming in, we're going to be plucking these Pikmin just to maximize the downtime. 76. Oh, because I missed that. So, instead of plucking the rest of them while nothing's happening, I'm going to start that gate and put these Pikmin on that bridge, so that while I'm plucking those Pikmin, other things will be happening, so no time's completely wasted. So we're gonna go to get our second Pikmin type of the run. These are yellow Pikmin, and what they can basically do is they can just pick up bombs, and they can also be thrown high, but it's not really useful for the speedrun. So bombs are useful for the speedrun because they help, they blow up gates faster, and they can also be used to take out enemies faster. So while we're waiting for that yellow scrap to come up, I'm going to kill this enemy. So unfortunately, we only have one yellow, so the growth process is pretty slow. We can use the one red to speed it up a little bit, but it is really not a whole lot you can do here. So we're going to use the red as one of the carriers back, just to maximize efficiency. And then we're going to collect these bombs while they're coming back. While they're collecting the bombs, we're going to collect some more. And while they're all coming in, we're going to go bomb this wall and collect some more bombs before getting them all. So normally we would need blue Pikmin for that box, but we can actually just throw across and just start it from the other side. But the cause of this is that we don't have blue Pikmin, which we're normally supposed to have here, so we have to very tightly manage our Pikmin here so they don't fall into the water. That Pikmin tripped, which is unfortunate. I thought I was going to die, but it didn't. This is RNG. We're hoping for a slow get up, which we did get. It's a 1 in 3 chance. And we need him to come up slow so we can kill him. And here we're just going to nectar all our Pikmin. It's an unfortunate time text box, but it's so weird. And then we're going to collect this part, which the Snaggart had. And we're going to head back to the base area and get the second half of the level started. So while they're coming in, we're going to bomb this wall. And then we're gonna go kill some enemies. So we're gonna bomb these enemies. The bomb rods. Okay, that bomb died. Here I'm gonna attempt a cutscene skip. I messed it up, unfortunately. That's alright. If I time the text box correctly, I'd be able to skip this little cutscene here. I'm gonna grow a few more extras just in case. I don't need them, but I'm gonna play it safe. So here, instead of killing this guy, I'm just gonna distract him, so he kind of just runs after that Pikmin I put on the ledge, so that we can kind of sneak this part past him. So here, if you throw the Pikmin on the ledge, right there, they will bomb that wall instead of needing the blue Pikmin usually. And while this part's coming in, we're gonna bomb these walls just to maximize the downtime. So we're gonna get these two parts back here. That was unlucky. Unfortunate. There he is. I'm missing a quick one. So 50 is exactly enough to get these two parts, so I was really hoping not to kill both my extras so early. So we killed all the enemies, we're just gonna start this. So normally you can, like, kind of just skip this guy, but it's pretty inconsistent, so I'm just gonna kill him. It's gonna lose a little bit of time, but it's fine. So normally you can just, like, sort of have them aim at the wall as you leave, but it's pretty inconsistent, so I'm just gonna kill him so it doesn't kill a run. What it does mean is I can't get back in time to cutscene skip these parts, so I'm gonna have to watch these cutscenes. But it's all good. So throughout the entire day, these bridges were being built, and, well, at the end of the day, they got built, so we're just going to collect these parts now. So I intentionally woke this guy up so I can kind of distract him as the Pikmin path back towards him. So I can skip killing that guy. And while everything's coming in, I'm gonna pluck these Pikmin just to maximize stuff. And I am gonna attempt some cutscene skips here with the parts. So I'm going to open a little dialogue text box right as it's about to come in. I missed, unfortunately, but it's fine. I got that one, so it skips the cutscene. And I missed that one. So I only got one cutscene skip, but it's fine. We did complete the area in a day. With only a little bit of time left. So going into the third area, the Forest Navel, we're going to get our third type of Pikmin and our last one, the blue Pikmin. They're going to be able to go in water. But before we get them, we're going to start a bunch of small things with our red and yellows. And while that's sort of happening, we're going to be growing our blue Pikmin. Just to maximize that downtime. I still have a few leaves, but I can nectar them later. So starting off, we're just going to kill all these enemies before we start doing stuff. So here, I'm going to C-stick throw again, up onto that bridge. I did get them nectared. And while this bridge is sort of finishing building, we're going to collect some bombs. And if you switch Pikmin, they don't care how far away they are, you can just teleport them to you. So that's how we're sort of able to bring these bombs up. I need to damage that guy for later. So we're luring that enemy over so it doesn't stop these parts. And then we're gonna kill these two guys, get these parts, and then we're going to start growing blue Pikmin while they come back in. So that guy's pretty straightforward. He's technically a boss, but he just dies pretty quickly. This next boss, though, it's a little bit trickier, but it's fine. He's just gonna run around and try and stomp on Pikmin. But you just throw it to his head and he dies. He did kill one, but it's fine. I had some extras. I needed 20, and I brought 24, so I was able to lose 4 Pikmin and be fine. That was a trip. Pikmin can randomly trip. And the fastest way to untrip them is to dismiss them and then recall them into your party. So we're going to be bringing these enemies closer to the blue onion so they become faster to grow with. And while they're coming in, we're going to bomb this gate just to maximize once again. So we do need to kill a few Pikmin because it's optimal to have we need 11 blues, so we do have to kill some reds to make room in the overworld for them. You can only have 100 Pikmin at once out. So unfortunately, some reds do have to die. We're gonna have to kill 3 more. So we're going to start the growing, and while that's happening, we're going to collect some bombs, and we're going to start this gate, or this bridge early, by just throwing down to it. That works because of the extended whistle that's only possible on the Wii version. And we're once again going to use the Switch Pikmin teleporting feature to teleport them back up while we walk up and start that. We have to reset that carry to fix its pathing because of the gate. I used the teleport feature to get those reds back up, because they missed the bridge. And while these parts are collecting in, we're going to get all these Pikmin loaded. We're going to get 80 blues, or not 80, 40, which is exactly enough. And I'm going to attempt some cutscene skips here as well. Okay, I got 1. I got 2. That cutscene is usually avoidable, but I messed it up. Basically, it's the area cutscene, so when you unlock a new area when you collect enough ship parts. Wait, no, I don't do this yet. So by collecting 2 ship parts at the same time that would normally unlock it, it would skip that, but I mistimed it, so it didn't. So there I just put away reds to make room for the blue Pikmin. And because they're leaves, they're quite slow, so while they're coming out, I'm just going to throw them to that little ledge. It's a little bit faster to do this. And then I'm going to bring it up here just to Nectar. And while we're bringing them up, I'm going to collect that ship part. So here we're going to use the bombs from earlier to just skip this gate entirely. That was an unfortunate trip. So here, we're gonna get the reds we need off that gate, or off that bridge, while dismissing everything else on there, just to speed it up a bit. So we need blues to get it out of the water, and then we need reds to bring it through the fire. Red Pikmin are immune to fire. Here you would normally need yellows to get this high treasure down, but in the Wii version, you can just throw up to it with red Pikmin. It's another reason why we play the Wii version. So I'm looking for the little guy from earlier that I damaged. There he is. He has a ship part in him, and his whole gimmick is that he's gonna steal, like, a pellet, or whatever, and then when he has that grab, you have to carry him back to the ship part, or to the onion, and then that's how he dies. A few trips there, unlucky. So this part weighs exactly 40, which is why we grew exactly 40 Pikmin, or blue Pikmin. And we're gonna lure these Wally logs out of the way. And we're gonna switch to blue Pikmin with these grounded carriers because we need 15 blues for the last part, which is in the water. And while all that is coming in, we're gonna get the last part and start bombing some gates for them. So see, there's the bread bug, he died. I'm gonna go for all these cutscene skips if possible. I'm gonna speed that up because it's the slowest thing. And that's the Forest Naval completed in one day. Missed that one, it's alright. So we're gonna return to the landing site where we originally crashed, because we not only need to get a part there, but we're also going to get more blue Pikmin for the 4th area, which is pretty much all water. So we're going to be using primarily just blue Pikmin. I'm going to get some water. I'm gonna use teleport feature again. And while that gate is bombing, I'm going to kill that enemy by throwing bombs over the wall. Can one cycle him, but I'm just going to play it safe. Please? Okay. You really don't want him to kill any Pikmin. So, instead of plucking all those Pikmin, I'm just going to call out reds so they go directly into the onion. And then I'm going to put the reds back so we can call out the blues. And we're doing all this while that ship part's coming in. I'm going to try and nectar all these guys. I would normally just leave there and deal with the leaves, but I just want to make it easier, so I'm just going to nectar. Got one Pikmin that can die, it's fine. So, going into the fourth area, Distant Spring, it's almost entirely covered in water, so that's why we need all these blue Pikmin. We're still gonna need to call out a couple yellows though, for bombs. So here we just get this first part down because we're right next to it. And then we're going to start this bridge, and then start a whole bunch of other stuff while the bridge is building. Okay. So I'm going to call off that part, because it's not really doing a whole lot. We can collect that later while other stuff is happening. So while this bridge is building, I'm going to go back here and get this part, which is in this enemy. We'll lure it over here so it's away from those enemies, so I don't have to kill them. Oh, that's glitched. What was that? That's pretty funny. So I'm going to lure these enemies over here, so that way they don't attack the Pikmin. They're carrying back that part. And here we're going to use these yellows. We grow a few just in case. We're going to grab some bombs with these yellows. And here we're gonna get this ship part in while other stuff is happening. And while all three of those parts are coming in, we're going to bomb the gate just to maximize. Again, I've said this 1,000 times. Unfortunate. Got that one though. Trips are really bad during that section, but I got lucky. So we're going to start this bridge, and while this bridge is building, we're going to go collect some parts. This is a snitch bug. They just roam around the area. There's 2 of them in this area. Their patterns are random, so killing them as soon as possible is ideal. So we're going to lure these enemies out of the way. This is, there's normally a whole puzzle you have to do to get yellows over here to get that high treasure down. But you can do some pretty precise throws to get them down instead. Come on. I had it. There we go. Alright. So, while we're doing all that, the Pikmin were building that bridge. And while every single one of these parts is coming back, we're going to bomb some gates. Who died? Whoa, what's going on? All that bulbear should not have been woken up. Ooh. It's unlucky, but it's manageable. Run is continuable. If you throw on the little edge of that, you can skip that. Needing blues. So I am gonna have to come back for those 2 parts with blues, but it'll be fine. That's why I grew extras. I'm just gonna get him at the end of the day. I don't want to deal with the blowhog. Because these are leaves, I am gonna have to nectar them. So I'm gonna do so with this patch here, hopefully. This patch is has the lowest amount of grass in it, so it's only like a 50-50 if you actually get nectar or not. Unfortunately. Got that cutscene skip though. Here's the second stitch bug, so I'm just gonna kill it. So we're down quite a few Pikmin, but I think we'll be okay. So here I'm going to do a trick. Normally you would have to build these bridges, but you can actually push this part with the enemy corpses into the water and skip these, skip this bridge. So there, we just skip the bridge. It's way easier than it looks. It's pretty lenient. Here, we're gonna lure these bulborbs so that the part can pass through them. He did not go the right way. I'm gonna have to bring him over manually. We had a few, that's fine. I am going to try for a few cutscene skips, and then I'm going to have to get those 2 parts. So I got all 3, that's good. Got that one. Missed that one, that's fine. So that's every part. Even with that disaster, we still got Distant Spring in a day. So this is going to be a 6-day run, which is the minimum amount of days. I am going to save here just in case. Going into this final area, it's only one part left. It's basically just the final boss, but we are going to have to build a path to him first. So we need yellows for bombs and blues for the path. So we're going to start that bridge as soon as possible, because that's the bridge we need to get to the boss. Then we start the other bridge with less, because we don't need that until we're done with the boss. And during all that, we're going to collect bombs. So we can skip this puzzle here just by throwing over it. So the goal of this fight is just stun him with a bomb and then spam throw a Pikmin onto him. It is pretty tricky. We're gonna go for a 2-cycle, but if not, I have extra bombs just in case. What the? I've never seen that happen before. It's alright. I messed it up a little bit, but he should die pretty quickly, because we already did enough damage. That's the final part. So once we get it back, timing will end. And we're just waiting on this bridge, and then we're going to speed up the part as best we can. That fight should ideally be a 2-cycle, but I don't know why he turned instead of eating the bomb. It was unlucky, but it's alright. So once this part gets back, timing is going to end. I am going to go for the swag cutscene skip though. If I don't get it, it's all good. I missed it. It's alright. So that's Pikmin all parts. And that's my submission.